baby.
We can just chill if you want to. We can pop a pill if you want to. You can bust a whip if you want to. We can take a trip if you want to. We can get it in if you want to. Do it all again if you want to. If I bring a friend, what you gon' do? We can talk about it when you gone. Come through, come through, come through. Come through, come through. We can talk about it when you come. We can talk about it when you come.
Welcome to the Black Girl Radio.
And I know these niggas mad as fuck. Bitch, I'm in a trap with T and we throw it up. Fall while my nigga throw it up. And bitch, I'm out the good sense, I might just throw it up. These niggas ain't got no swag for real. And I know little baby, but bitch, I'm in my bag for real. High as fuck, got your life for real. This man left come with a 32 man for real. And me and that nigga geek, we be tweaking together. And on you. Santana, I'ma flex on you. And I ain't got shame, my ass will hold the flex on you. Came with the glizzy, I'ma handle you. Bitches, VV's the one that wear like a fucking goat. And I know these niggas mad as fuck. Bitch, I'm in a trap with T and we throw it up. Slow fold while my nigga throw it up. And bitch, I'm out the good sense, I might just throw it up. These niggas ain't got no swag for real. And I know little baby, but bitch, I'm in my bag for real. High as fuck, got your life for real. This man left come with a 32 man for real. This man left come with a 32 man for real. And I know little baby, but bitch, I'm in my bag for real.
Happy Fri-Yay, everyone. You know what I'm going to do, sis? I am going to do one just like I did for the drone 4K of Las Vegas, well, of the Strip. I mean, you can see everywhere else, but basically everything northwest of the Strip. You can't see anything like northeast of the Strip, which is where I live. But I'm going to get one for Atlanta because, you know, that's probably where they would have one for. I'll get one for there and I'll do it the same way and I'll play both of them in a live. They may have one for your city. I'm not sure because I know they do have one for my hometown, which is crazy. They do. They have from different angles too. They have like 2 in the morning, and then they have one beautiful one at night. I love the one that the guy did at night, even though it's short. It's supposed to be short because that city is pretty small. So it's just a drone view of downtown. So, of course, it was short, but it still was nice. It was banging. I was like, oh, snap, look at my home city. Look at downtown. You know, they growing. They growing. Hey, baby. Baby, are you off? Because you could have just called me from one of the kids' phones. Okay. Because I could not think without you being here about what we're going to eat for dinner or whatever we're going to order. So think about that while you're on your way home. So I want to start off. Since I'm going to wait to talk about the homeless pregnant shit, I'm going to wait to talk about that. I just want to say something real quick about a situation that's going on in the Mo3 sector. You know, it's dead man's land over there. But something that is so disheartening about certain sectors in this app, and when I am dealing with people in my race, mostly people in my race, it is so disheartening to see how the women in my race act when it comes to certain things. It is very sad, but I am not surprised. I've said this tons of times that the people on this app are lower life forms. So it is what it is. I'm going to always believe that when I see how someone is behaving. Excuse me. There's a situation going on over there. Not to get too much into it, but there's a situation going over there where 2 grown ass adults decided to like meet up outside of this app and have sex or whatever. And I guess something happened where their sides or whatever got into it. So now they're basically exposing each other. You guys know how this goes when it comes to this sector shit, because I had to expose someone on here as well. Not for that reason, though. It was for a human and health reason. Um, as you guys know, I don't want to catch a house in Virginia from anyone. And rumors were going around about that person. So this is why that happened. I'm not going into details about that. Y'all already know. So, yeah, anyway, sometimes you have to do it when you're dealing with certain people. That's why I'm real big on do not meet up with these people from this app. Okay? Do not sleep with people from this app. Unless you guys live in the same city or close by or you guys have access to each other, that person has courted you, excuse me, for quite some time. You guys know like real shit about each other. Do not lay up with anyone from this app because what's going on over there is what's going to eventually happen to you. There's no such thing as someone being loyal to you when they barely know who the hell you are. They don't have any, there's no guarantees, there's no incentive of being loyal to you because they don't know you. So to even think that that would happen, it doesn't make any sense. These people are just thirsty. Okay? These people are so thirsty. There was a troll person on this app, person who never showed their face, literally trying to fucking holler at me. And I was like, ain't nobody seeing your face. And I'm a person who's real big on privacy. So I'm not gonna ask you to show me yourself. Why? I'm not interested. I'm married, and then on top of that, I'm not interested. So why would I ask you? But the audacity of people, the audacity of people on here. Samoan barbecue. I don't want no fucking Samoan barbecue. The hell is you talking about? You want to give me some teriyaki madness, then I'm all for that. But I don't know what no Samoan barbecue is. I'm. Are you being funny or something? I don't know. I don't eat that shit. Anyway, like, good evening, Snippy. How are you, my love? Many blessings on this Fri-Yay. Hope you have stayed away from drama, trouble, and have surrounded yourselves with blessings, love, and peace. Okay, tranquility on this beautiful Friday. So, like I said, I didn't want to spend a lot of time on that situation. Um, it's the whole situation itself is irrelevant. The reason why I'm saying something about it is the lesson that everyone could learn from that situation. There's so many fucking bitches over there. I'm talking about black bitches. Black bitches, okay? I cannot understand how this situation could happen to another woman with all the details that's out there and these packs of rat ass women. They're so pro the guy. Oh, we're not gonna talk shit about you as the guy. Baby, I know what it is. I was being funny. I know what it is. But I mean, I don't know what no Samoan barbecue is. It's Hawaiian barbecue. I knew what you were saying. I knew that you were trying to be funny. Don't make me get your ass, okay? So, as I was saying, it is so many lower life form ass hoes over there that are so like, oh, poor little tink tink, poor little lamb, tapping on the back of the guy who's a grown ass man sleeping with grown ass women off this app. And they're over there dragging the female for what reason I don't understand, dragging the female, for filth. And I'm scratching my head as I'm listening to this shit. I'm scratching my head like, what's the purpose here? Okay, so you guys got into it, so y'all exposing each other. Okay, straight. whatever. What I'm trying to figure out is why are the women why are the women in the chat dragging the woman as if she did something to them? I don't get it. I don't get it. This happens every time over there in that sector. A man can do everything. He could be the one that is literally putting certain females through danger, through BS, through whatever. And I swear, when it comes to this app, the women over there are always going to be pro the dude. Always. There's a whole dude over there. See, this man still talking about this damn Samoan food. No, it's Samoan food. I don't know what Samoan food is, sweetheart. If they're barbecuing, then it's basically Hawaiian food. They're like the same people. We don't care. No, it's a Samoan food. The owner cussed me out for saying Hawaiian barbecue. I don't care. I'm not eating that. Okay? Type something that has to do with what I'm talking about right now in my life, sir. Or else I'm going to have Leggin get you the hell up out of here. I'm going to have her 86K your ass. Okay? Hair added hooligans. Yes, dude. Hair added hooligans for sure. This shit is sad, and I'm sorry, just being a woman. It is super sad to me to see that there's so many lower life form bitches out here. Like, I get it, this is YouTube, and like I said earlier, this is the place where certain people come and congregate. When I started to notice the level of life that some of these people were in, I removed myself from over there. I removed myself completely. When I start feeling like people have Down syndrome in places, I remove myself. Everyone's not going to make sense to everyone. Like, I'm being funny right now, but everyone's not going to make sense to everyone. So there's going to be people where you feel like, oh no, I'm straight. Well, if you're like me, there are some people that would love to tell you they're all encompassing, they're open, they love everyone. I'm just a real ass bitch, and I'm gonna tell you that is not true with me. I do not love everyone. In fact, I almost hate everyone. I just don't like being around certain shit. He said, I wish you would. Lagging 86K his ass. You know she not gonna do that. I would though. If I had another device in front of me, I most definitely would 86K your ass for real. Oh, I know you wouldn't do it. But it was fun to say it, okay? It was super fun to act like it was gonna happen. Girl, I ain't trying to argue with that man when he get here. You know, a lot of the times when situations happen like that, I see it differently. That is because, and look, I get it. When you talking about these type of people be real quick to be like, oh, you think because you married, da da da. No, ma'am. What I'm saying is that my mindset is different from yours. I'm not around fuck niggas all day. I'm around a good nigga. A good nigga put a ring on my finger. Okay? So this type of stuff, I'm not used to. You know, I seen some fuckboy shit when I was younger with my dad, but it was a little sliver of it. Everything else, you know what I'm saying, he did what he was supposed to do as a husband. So that type of energy when it comes to men, I am not used to. Okay? I'm just now seeing this type of energy from niggas since I've been on here. Okay? Since I've been on here. In my city, they got like this little group. I share some of their content on my channel. They have this little group that we went to school with, that we grew up with, from the sandbox. Baby, what do Vinci say? Um, Baby Daddy Club or something. Like, it's not black men don't cheat. It's about children. It's like something about not paying child support or something like that. But the people who say that the people that's in that little tier, they all are there 100 for their kids. You know what I mean? They're not in relationships with the mothers, but they are there full time with their children. Baby, if you can remember what it was, let me know. Type it in the chat or whatever. But yeah, so even when it comes down to that situation, some hood niggas, some street niggas out here having multiple children by multiple women, the niggas that I'm used to seeing, they there. You know what I'm saying? 100 for the kids, for the baby mamas, they there. So when it comes down to this dry ass shit that these men on this app do, I'm not used to that. I'm not saying I'm better. I'm just saying I'm not used to it. I'm used to women being super strong, and when shit ain't right, they make it right. They make a nigga make the shit right. Like I said, you gon' respect me. Ain't no nigga gonna ever be around me and he not gonna respect me. Whatever it is that you did that was wrong, you gotta make it right. And even if you don't feel like making it right, I'm gonna make you make it right. I'm gonna force you to live every day like you are, a fantastic member of your community. That's how you gonna act around me. Whether you are my friend, whether you are my lover, whether you are my family member, as a male, that's how you gonna act. Okay? Unless we don't use butt or a bum stopper. So seeing this type of stuff happening on here, it's hilarious to me, and it's sad as well, because just the number of women that just who think like this. Nobody's saying take the woman's side automatically because she's a woman. I'm just saying, why y'all so quick to two people that are guilty of the same thing, male and female? You guys are so quick to be on the nigga side. Like, you guys love to sign up to be the next victim. You're gonna be the next person that they talk shit about. Like 90% of these people that are doing this shit has had rumors out about them stanking. Okay, like, as a woman, you should not have no type of rumor out about you stanking. I'm sorry, let's just be honest here. Catfishing, you know what I'm saying? Not looking up to par, out of shape or something, bald headed or some shit, broke as fuck, homeless, on Section A, having to move every year or some shit, not having a job, scamming, all this shit. But yet, boom, y'all just on a nigga nutsack. A person y'all ain't never gonna meet in real life. A person that you might have a few conversations with over the phone, but so do 90% of the bitches in that sector. It's sad that these black women, and notice I'm not saying sister because none of these people is my sister, but anyway, that these black women's their brains are so jacked up because when you get on this app, it makes you feel like you actually somebody and you actually doing something. And every time you hit that button to end your life, you come back to reality, realizing that you're a little fucking flake in the whole flat plane of earth. You start feeling like a little bitty flake. That's why they sit up on this motherfucker all day, spouting the same shit and hating on the next bitch. Don't even realize what the fuck going on. Don't even care what she's saying. Just the fact that she's another bitch on here that's doing something with somebody that you fucking are fond of. You want to hate on her. You got weirdo ass motherfucking bitches that fuck niggas without rings on this motherfucker, calling whole wives sluts. That's how you know these bitches is loony on here. How you, with the bastard children you have, calling me, a woman with kids with a father, a slut? It's some weird ass motherfuckers on here. For real though. Following bitches everywhere, saying little derogatory shit to a bitch, and trust me, in 2 weeks, they'll be saluting you in the chat. Oh, I'm gonna talk about you for 2 months, and then after that, oh, I'm gonna be fucking saluting you in the chat, and we gonna be all friendly and shit. I don't like hoes like that. Once I don't like your bitch ass, I don't like you. Period. Ain't no I'm finna salute you 2 motherfucking weeks from now and we cool. No, bitch, I don't like your ass. Period. My integrity will always be intact. Some of you hoes need to learn something. If you learned that shit from your mother, then you need to go to your auntie. Cause you ain't learned what the fuck you need to learn to make it. Today, you have it. Maybe yesterday, when it was okay for niggas to go upside your motherfucking head and you had to sit there and take that shit. But not today. It's sad. It's so sad. It's just like watching a movie. Sometimes when I got the time, I'll sit and watch. Because don't we all go to the zoo and sit and watch the animals there at the zoo? It's comedy to me. It's not entertainment. Don't get me wrong. Since I am a content creator on here, I may go past some shit and I may watch it. It's not entertaining. It's heartbreaking. It's sad. But it's also a lesson for me to stay the hell away from anything like that. Because I'm sorry, that's not how I was built. And you can't break me and then watch me heal in the places you broke me. That won't happen. I'm sturdy. I'm built for it tough. Okay. So now that situation is out of the way, that is some sad ass shit. And it just seems like weekly there's some sad, depressing things going on over there that make me look at humanity like just Thanos, snap your finger and just get rid of those ones. Anyways, now, sis, let's get to the live that I wanted you to watch earlier. Let's get to our little family sector shit. So, the live that I wanted you to watch earlier, the live that I did yesterday regarding that situation with that one person over there that we don't speak of, the one who eats canned corn. Well, a a rebuttal live was done today from the opposition. Okay, so check this out. I'm using the word opposition because I don't want to run her name. Okay. She is most definitely not opposition for that lady. They are not in the same lanes. This was, you know, it was driven so hard to the point in the live that I asked you to watch before she privated it. So basically, what happened was she was saying the exact, when I say exact, sis, she was saying the exact shit I was saying in my live yesterday. Okay? Strong women for birthing these babies. Exactly. But girl, it's some weak ass grandmas. It's some weak ass mamas. Weak because their offspring is weak. And guess what? The cycle is going to continue. Those generational curses will live on. Okay? But yes, when I tell you everything that I said, girl, all the way down to when I was trying to figure out what to call the ass kisser, you know who the ass kisser is. Right down to what I was trying to decide to call the ass kisser when I said she's not a snake, she's a slug. That same convo happened. Okay? Same convo. Same way. Same way. It was freaky. It was shocking. Listen, the reason why I'm saying that it was freaky and it was shocking is because I don't think she watched my I don't think she watches my lives. Why would she? I mean, I know that I've dropped in her lives a few times, but there's no purpose. My titles do not really give you an idea of what I'm going to be talking about exactly. And there's a reason for that. I will continue to say that it's not for everybody. How are you? Happy Fri-Yay. I hope your Friday is winding down, to a peaceful spot. Welcome to the chill sector. Since I've never seen you over here before, we just chill and just rant over here basically. Nothing special. I can't even see this comment. Have I been to Toronto? No. I would love to go to Canada. I may have missed my opportunity for the next 3 years and a few months, as long as we have the person in the White House that's there, causing trouble with our Canadian friends. Yeah, I'll probably have to go after that. Or maybe I'll go and stay permanently and run the hell away from this place. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I don't think she watched my live. That's why I'm saying it was freaky. How we were saying the same things, how she was saying, I'm not going to kick someone when they're down. It was hilarious. I was just sitting there enamored with the things that was being said. It was hilarious because she said she wasn't going to drag her, but she did though. She drug her. But I wish that she would not have responded the way that she did. And I'm going to tell you why, sis. I wish she would have left it very short. Talked about the rest of the stuff that she was talking about. And that's another thing. She was talking about how she was remodeling her house. I guess maybe she just moved in or something. And she was like remodeling things, or she was putting things in different places, just to see how they were going or whatever. And I just think that's so funny because that's exactly what the hell I was doing when it came down to my classroom. And remember, I told you guys in the last live how I got caught up with Amazon Beta Hall and Temu and all that other shit, housewife shit or whatever. So I just thought that was funny too. If she would have kept 90% of her life to that type of shit, to, I am a mother, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a YouTube content creator, I am, fabulously me. If she would have kept it to that, and she would have only given that girl 10% of her life, like the first, if you're going to do it hour live, the first 10 to 20 minutes, girl. And if the rest of the fucking time you were talking about some grown ass, woman ass, Stepford wife ass shit, like how I talk about over here sometimes when I mix up drama with the wifey shit, with the real boss bitch shit, okay? Um, then I don't think I don't think the response, the rebuttal for the rebuttal would have been the way that it was today. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby. You okay? Oh, you looking. What's going on? You all right? You looking a little thin. You hungry? Who? Who's that? That's not here, is it? Okay, like what do they have? Yeah, hold on.
I don't wanna give no ultimatum. If you wanna come lay up, if you wanna come stay up, if you wanna come pay up. But you know you got work in the morning, finna wake up yawning, tryna keep up with a real one, don't got no obligations. At least for today, at least you can stay for as long as you care, babe. As long as you wanna, everything's in the air. Things in the air. I don't wanna see you no more, cause every time I see it, it's a different excuse why you can't be it. I don't wanna be it no more, cause I feel like I'm wasting time being too emotional. I'm not your option, I'm not your baby. Hear what I'm dropping, it's driving you crazy. We ain't working towards nothing, you swear that we something. Everything's probably nothing, everything's in the air, everything's in the air. Everything's in the air. Everything's in the air.
My apologies. My apologies. Um, since I'm not cooking in the kitchen tonight, it's Friday, it's my day off. I'm doing the wifey thing, waiting for my hubby to get home, and then we'll decide what we're going to eat, what takeout place we're going to get food from. Anyways, so back to the corn eating homeless slug lower life form, whatever is going on over there. So, sis, literally from the gate, it was a setup. From the gate, even if she would have given just 5 to 10 minutes to saying something to that person, they would have saw that as a sign to go live. I mean, if you go over there and you look at the numbers, they horrible from where they used to be. This was a cash grab just to respond. You said all that stuff about that girl, gave her a funny little nickname and some more shit, and you knew that that girl was going to respond because her subs were going to be like, the bitch that's on the street is talking about you. So she was going to say something. That situation is just really, really sad. And it's another sad situation. If a nigga not wanting you after he's smashed is not enough to humble you, becoming pregnant by that same nigga that don't like you enough to give you a forever commitment but will give you a forever baby is not demeaning enough to humble you. Then being on the streets while you pregnant as fuck should do it. But as we see, that didn't do it either. There's nothing in this world that could humble somebody like that. Remember my Lush Gang quotes. I can't remember what number it was, but you cannot get your lick back from a demon. These people, none of these people they're not majestic enough to be from hell. Understand that Lucifer was an angel and he fell, okay? So they are not majestic enough to even be from hell to be considered, you know what I'm saying, top tier demons. These is just motherfuckers that sit near the electrical box by like the 10th ring of hell. They just sit over there and pick up conversations and they just know a lot. It's not like they know too many demons, too many captives down there. They just heard a lot of shit so they can con you into thinking that there's some top tier demon, okay? But still in all, you still cannot get your lick back from people like that. This is why you have to leave people like that the fuck in the dust where you met them. You cannot even respond to little shit. That's why I'm like, even though you're saying what you're saying in your live about you being older and wiser, that was not wise. You shouldn't have said anything about that girl, period. Because she was going to use that as an opportunity to go live and get numbers because nobody really cares about what's happening in her life. They just care what she talks about you, which is fine because the girl needs the money. So you did a good deed. You did your charitable work for this month. Okay. What is this month? May. That person's just not going to learn anything. I don't have that, whatever that is. If it's a bone, if it's a spirit, I don't have it in me. I'm not coming on here and telling people, hey, I'm homeless. I'm still able, though, to get on here and talk to you guys. I'm still driving around in my car with a laptop, but I'm homeless, though. Okay. And then think that people who you talk shit about or people that don't like you or you don't like them wasn't going to laugh at you and curb stomp you with insults. That's pretty humiliating. And no one did it to you. You did it to yourself. So, of course, people that don't like you are going to say something about it. But for you to still have the audacity in you to respond and go at that person means you ain't learned shit. You haven't learned anything. Right. Still being messy. Fucking pregnant to the point where the baby took your beauty. And this is a saying, baby took your beauty. Ain't shit beautiful about that motherfucker. So I'm just saying, it's just a saying. But to the point where you out here looking like a troll doll. You know how troll dolls hair be all over their head, big ass nose, cover up all their face and shit. This is what you look like. She said she looked like something else, and it wasn't funny enough. I was like, girl, say troll doll. But like I said, I'm not trying to clown the person. I don't give a fuck about the person. That person is not homeless in my mind. That bitch dead. So I don't care. All I'm doing is just giving my commentary or whatever. That person didn't learn any fucking thing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Still over there attacking people, still over there talking shit from the car. That is sad. At this moment, you should be doing better. This is why I hate these holy rollers, these fake ass Christians. You know what I'm saying? Like that one I was talking about yesterday, fake ass Christian hoe. And if I really didn't like that person, girl, it's some real messed up shit that I can say, but I ain't gonna do that. All I'm saying is this. Let me get off that. All this, God's gonna see you through, God's gonna make a way. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. God gave you sense for you to help yourself. You have to help yourself first. Ain't no fucking way I'll be my back all jacked up. I'm hella pregnant and shit. And I'm sleeping in cars and on the street and wherever else that bitch sleeping. She ain't sleeping underneath no roof. I'm just saying, ain't no way in hell I'll be getting up in the morning after sleeping like that, not washing my ass, okay? Gotta find somewhere to go wash my ass at, okay? And then I'm going to have the energy to be talking shit about some other bitch on here that got a fucking whole roof over her head, 2 stories. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to get myself right with myself, get myself right with God, the God that I keep calling on, the God that people keep telling me is gonna do things for me and gonna make a way for me, and I'm just gonna sit on my ass and not do fucking nothing, and God is just gonna bless me. There is really people out here like this. Right, girl can pay for StreamYard and run her mouth all day on this motherfucker, but ain't got no damn roof. Priorities is jacked up. You folks would not be hearing from me. If anything like that was going on in my motherfucking life, y'all would not hear from me. I don't care if it's some people that don't have no shame. It be motherfuckers that be all jacked up. Coming on here asking for fucking money and shit. Motherfuckers be in jail and shit. In the hospital coming on here to beg. This is shameful. And these people, like I said, y'all can think y'all cool and shit, but to eyes like mine, that is some pathetic ass shit. That's not what life is about. You supposed to make sure that your circle tight. That means y'all priorities is fucked up. Y'all not making sure that y'all fucking home life, y'all circle, y'all nothing is tight. Y'all just going through life, just doing what? Meeting up with other people and fucking up they shit. I don't understand none of that. If anything happened to me, swear for God, everybody in my circle dropping every motherfucking thing. That includes this person that is in my chat right now. That's it. That's it. I don't have to come on here and ask for a damn thing. I don't have to come on here and tell none of y'all my business. I don't have to do any of that shit. None of it. I have been through the YouTube matrix before as well, where I came on here and my business was told. This is why I learned this. Sometimes you got to go through something. You understand what I'm saying? To become familiar with it, to get the knowledge. Sometimes you don't have an example to look at. You got to be the example. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I couldn't understand why Homegirl was saying in her lie, after all the things that I've been through, after all the things that you talked about me that I went through, you were on here dragging me for the things that was going on with me. How could you not learn from that? How could you go through something similar, even worse than what I was going through? And the first thing I did when she said that was, girl, you lost me there. You were making sense until you said that. How is a motherfucking bitch who don't respect their elders, ain't gonna respect you, have no respect for you, don't even view you as something close, which is an equal? This person does not view you like that. So why in the hell did you think she was going to learn anything from you? Pause for the moment. What if she did learn something from you? What if she learned how to do that type of shit and have no shame about putting it on the internet so that maybe she could get to where the fuck you at? Maybe that's what she learned. How to fucking, how to fuck up and then put it on the internet and not feel no shame. See, you wasn't thinking about that. You weren't thinking that somebody could get you there. None of your supporters are gonna get you because they like you. I'm not your supporter. So I'm gonna tell the truth about what it is that I see with my old ass. I'm older than you. Okay? And shit going on with me is a little bit different, baby. But that's my point. That type of mindset right there. That person was never supposed to learn nothing from you. She view you as opposition. She ain't gonna learn nothing. That's why that shouldn't have even been said. You gave her grace right there, but then it was just to stack her up, to knock her ass down, to drag her. Why even drag her? I don't get it. Let the bitch just. Do you not see what's going on? If it is really going on, it doesn't even matter if it's really going on. The girl don't really have to be homeless. The fact that she came on here and told everybody that she is homeless is a drag in itself. It doesn't have to be true. Right. We have moved on. But it doesn't have, like I said, it doesn't have to be true. Just the fact that you came on here and you told people this shit, and it came out of the horse's mouth, it came out of your mouth, shows that there has to be some truth to it. Even if it's not true and you run in what the hell the Mo 3 sector calls a play, even if that's what you doing, you still embarrassing the shit out of yourself by telling people that you out here a bum, bitch. You out here a whole bum. And don't sit up here, okay? Like I told y'all yesterday, I don't like saying homeless. I like to say displaced. There's a reason. Because some of these motherfuckers do not be homeless. These people be having the means and the money to have a roof over their head, but they have vices that stop that. They have, you know what I'm saying, mental illnesses that stop that. So they're just displaced in the world, not in a proper place. They're in a place, you know, someone sleeping under a bridge technically isn't homeless because that bridge is their home. Okay? I'm not talking shit about the motherfucker that's in a goddamn shack. I'm just keeping it real. That's where you live at. That's your home. You know what I'm saying? This person considered a trailer, a little single trailer, a home. So, like I said, anything else could be a home to whoever is dealing with that situation. That's why I like to say displaced. But anyway, even if it is completely false, you have still put yourself out there to be trolled, to be clowned, to be the laughing stock by you even telling people that that's your situation. And then not only that, but you are recording yourself while you are crying. You are up there fucking crying about this shit in front of a phone and not in front of somebody who could help you. And then you turn around and then put up a video talking about some dating while pregnant. See, that's how you got in the situation you in right now. Doing hood rat shit. That's how you got there. So a person like me, I can't feel sorry for you. I cannot waste any of the sympathetic nodules that I have in my body on anything like that. I've been told y'all, in this world, we have chiefs, we have Indians, and then we have the motherfucking bums that's outside of the reservation trying to get in. Okay? That's what we have. People make that choice very early on in life, which one they want to be. And you cannot be an evangelist. You cannot be that way with these people. You cannot bring the message to them and then try to deliver them with the message. That's not going to work. That is the role that they chose to play in life. You have to be respectful and allow that person to play their role. I mean, and make sure that your role is secure. That's all you can do. It's crazy weird what happened to her job as a phlebotomist. Why ain't she working? You never can depend on that man. But she gonna say she purposely got pregnant. Girl. Okay, so at least I can respect somebody saying that because half of these women out here, that is what they do. That's what they do. At least I can respect that. But like I said, the sad part about it is, what was the purpose? Like, for you women that think like this and have family members that think like this, what is the purpose of you saying that you got pregnant on purpose? You could say I got married on purpose. You could say, you know what I'm saying, I got into a long term relationship with this nigga on purpose. It's a million things. You know, I decided this career choice on purpose. It's a million things you could say that you did on purpose. Why is one of them, oh, I had a baby on purpose? Or I just want to be a single fucking parent. That's just what I want to be. I don't want to strive to be anything different. It's people, for real, like that. In real life, they don't care. They do not care. Mm-mm. That's why I said you got to let people play the role that they picked. They picked it. Are you talking to me? Did you order it? They got pictures? Oh, that's the stuff you like. I don't care. I'm fine, baby. It's your, you know, it's your treat tonight. What else they got? Oh, okay. Nah, that's good. Oh no, I don't want none of that. You can't be no holy roller either. Facts, girl. You know they gonna push that to the limit, girl. What is? Just the other food, but not for us though, right? Wait, for one, what? Oh man, not saying that other CC name. Hold on, let me go back and read. That's what she said. The other girl did. I'm saying the other CC name. She going. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you gotta be comfortable when it comes to certain shit. I just thought that was hilarious. Just how as soon as we like heard that shit, we were like, oh, we thought of the same thing. Now, the other half of this live was supposed to be a gay night. Right now, I'm on my phone and I was supposed to transition on to the computer or whatever. And now that, you know, hubby is here, we can play the game. But I think he is super. Hold on, let me see. 'Cause- Hold, please. I apologize, my lush babies. So, okay, so we're not going to play the game tonight, which is a bummer, but that's okay. There is something that I wanted to, there was something else I wanted to say. I was supposed to upload the picture, but I think it's a good thing that I didn't do it. Um, and then Valeto Barbie Lush gotta go. Okay. Because I gotta spend time with the hubby, I gotta spend time with the children, I gotta figure out what we're gonna order to eat. Okay. We were all supposed to play this game together, but everyone is preoccupied. Everyone in my house has something to do. Whether they're streaming, game playing, they're on their phones, playing games, they're playing Xbox, whatever. It's everybody's doing something, okay? And we can't eat until I make a decision. And yeah, me being on live is kind of pausing that. So, funny thing, right? So there was a up and coming content creator who sent me a message on IG and was asking could I help them with some content or whatever. This person did not even know. I believe that I was a content creator. I have no clue why this person even hit me up. I told you guys this story um like a few months ago, like maybe 2, 3 months ago. I told you guys this story. I was gonna show when I told you guys the story at first. I did not say this person's name or showed anything. Um, I was gonna show you guys the person's page or whatever, but his name is like Will Ely or whatever. It don't matter. I don't know this person. Okay, from Adam, and this man hit me up in my DMs and basically was asking me about me helping him with content. He's never went live on StreamYard. He needed help and all this other shit, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I have no issues with doing that. Do you know that I'm a content creator or are you just asking everybody? And that's when the person was like, I've seen you on there before. And he asked me, like, where did I asked him where did he frequent, and he told me where he frequented, and I was like, ugh, I don't go to those places. Right. I was like, you sure it's not another place? And then he told me like 2 other places. I was like, okay, I've been over there, so maybe that's where you saw me or whatever. Like, are you aware that I have a page, that I'm a content creator? And the person didn't even know that I was a content creator, so I showed them my page. And he went and watched the videos and he was like, oh yeah, I like the way you do shit. Can you show me? And I was like, okay, I don't have a problem with that, because most people on here who do that, they charge. So when a person is asking for help, they will charge you. I'm not trying to charge this person because it's not that serious. I make money in real life. I'm like, I mean, I'm not trying to say desperate. Like, people who do charge are desperate people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, get real. You can learn how to do this shit on your own. So I was like, okay, still trying to figure out what this person's angle was or whatever. So the part that got me was this person called. I see something about spokesperson for here in Valley Ranch. Girl, you know that motherfucker is a lie, girl, but I'll use their sayings. God took that person away from over here. Thank you, Jesus. So that we don't have to get calls in the middle of the motherfucking night where a motherfucker is rambling and talking about nonsense. So, um, this person, the part that bothered me was this person called me. This person called me on IG several times, and like when I answered, that person like that person was trying to stay on the phone with me for hours, and I'm like, I am married, right? So I cannot be on the phone with you from. I'm a very, very sweet and nice person. I'm not gonna just like drag you. I'm going to be respectful. I really am. So this person calls me at like 3 p.m. my time. and we're still on the phone by like 8, 9. And I'm like, dude, I got kids. I gotta go. This person was not trying to let me go. So I went downstairs. I moved to an area that had bad reception in my house, and just so happens the phone just disconnected. So when that person tried to call me back, I was like, oh, I'm in a part of my house where I don't get good reception. Y'all know that that's true, but I was trying to make it true so I didn't feel guilty. It was some weird shit, and then the person like contacted me the next day, and I was like, what's the dilly with this person? I don't understand. This is kind of weird. So I just had a bad feeling about this person. And then this person said some weird ass shit like, so, I really like how you look, describe yourself to me. First off, if we supposed to be doing business, why am I describing myself to you about how I look? Secondly, you contacted me on IG. My IG is filled with pictures of me, stupido. Why are you asking me to describe myself? So that was like, ooh, I had to pray, y'all. When I told y'all this story at first, I was like, ooh, I was praying. I had to pray because he was irritating me. And once I get fully irritated, that's when I go to fuck off on your ass. I'm not nice anymore. I hold no bar. Okay. So then he said something that really did it for me. He asked, like, was I fat or something? And I was like, yes, I'm the fattest bitch in the land. That shit irritated the fuck out of me. Nigga, I'm looking at pictures of you and you ugly. To me, you ugly. Okay? I'm not interested. I don't care if you was fine. I'm not interested. Okay? You doing some weird shit right now. So it was kind of like, are you really hitting me up because you really want help with your StreamYard? Or are you hitting me up because you're trying to holler because baby, no. Our leagues are totally different, baby. You all the way down there in some other motherfucking league. Bitch, I'm Avengers. I'm Thanos, nigga. I don't know where the fuck you at. It was just weird. It was so weird. Like, and that really irritated me. And it's so funny though, because today I saw that something happened, I guess, with the content creator that he sucks the ass of. He was like, when I was on the phone with him talking, he was like bigging up this content creator. And I was like, I don't know that nigga. I do know him, but I don't support him. His content is not up my alley, baby. It's kind of weird to me. I don't know why the fuck you keep talking about this motherfucker. It was just weird as hell. But, like, calling the nigga his brother and shit, I was like, did you meet him? Like, do you, like, personally know him? And he was like, no. And I was like, how the fuck that nigga your brother then? I don't know. It was just some weird ass shit. But she said, yes, I remember. Okay, so my discernment is so on the money and it's so good when it comes to people. This is the reason why I don't fuck with people off this app no more. Like, I have, listen, all bullshit aside, it's people I still fuck with off this app, and these are my day ones. These are my diehards, and none of you motherfuckers will know who they are. These are people that y'all salute every day. Y'all fuck with. These is people that some of y'all got the biggest crushes on and shit. These is my niggas. These is my bitches. And none of y'all will know who the fuck they are. Okay? Other than them, I stay away from anybody else on this fucking app. I done been around these people long enough, through shit with these people to where I know they genuine people. Okay? Other than that, fuck the rest of you. Fuck the rest of you. So when I say this, no new friends, I truly mean it. Yes, girl, you taught me so well. Most definitely, sis, you taught me well. I went through an esteemed legging course on discernment, gut feelings, and raggedy people. How to remove the fat. Okay? Most definitely. I have no room for nobody else. Anyone new, you cannot come in. I have no room for anyone else. Okay? When you open up yourself completely to people and you're genuine with them and you get the feeling that they're genuine too, and something happens and you're questioning, like, what happened? and you feel yourself that if you were just a tad bit closer, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Maybe if that person paid attention more and was, you know what I'm saying, a tad bit more genuine, no doubt, maybe that wouldn't have happened. When you put me into that realm, you cannot get me anywhere else. That's it. My world is so huge. My world is so big. Everything that I do every day is so big. Like right now, I'm on this app and I got somebody waiting on me to make a decision on what our entire family is going to eat tonight. Okay? This is how big my world is. That was a joke. But for real, that's how big everything outside of this fucking app is. I ain't got time. So that shit just was weird to me, right? So I saw that person, this person who's supposed to be quiet, not even a content creator really, just a sub, is intertwined into some fucking mess. And I knew, I was like, I see this person's like community post, because I did sub to that person subbed to me or whatever. Maybe I need to go change that. But I saw that this person had like a community wall post where they was like, fuck you niggas and fuck you bitches. I'm about mine. I ride for the team. And as soon as I saw that word team, I said, oh no, this is a weird ass nigga. I've been said he was weird. Trying to stay on the phone all night with a married woman. You's a weird nigga. And we not doing it like we not creeping doing it. Cause I'm not talking to you in that aspect. You's a weird nigga. Asking people over the phone is they fat when you can see all they pictures, nigga. Even when I say I'm the fattest in the fucking land, you still continue to talk to me. I'm thinking that might have been a deterrent, but you still talk to me. It's just some weird ass shit. Weird niggas, weird bitches. Y'all know how this shit go on this app. This nigga is intertwined in some shit. And I'm like, this is probably what you wanted. You wanted to be to cling to somebody so somebody can be mad at you or say something or whatever, and you could be in some shit. See, I knew that's what it was. That's why when I said what I said about you originally, I did not say your motherfucking name because it ain't no way I was finna say anything about you, and then I gotta drag this retard. Oh, my bad. This Riri ass nigga that don't nobody know nothing about. We have been through this before with the Papa John's nigga, with the bumpy face nigga, with the blushy face nigga. We have been through this before with that person. I was not going through that again. And was this before him or was it after? I don't remember. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, y'all people getting caught up in this YouTube matrix. It's sad. This YouTube matrix got females on this motherfucker that don't nobody care about, thinking that they actually contenders on here. They real big time content creators. And I'm just laughing like, what the what in the hell? Y'all don't create no content. Y'all press this button and start ranting. Y'all ain't deliver nothing new, nothing innovative, nothing intelligent, nothing, you know what I'm saying, remarkable to nothing. Y'all lingo not even remarkable. Y'all just recycle everything you hear on here. Recycle everything. Okay? You're the trash company. But yeah, that shit was just crazy. Just stay away from everybody. Okay? Have it in your mind that everybody gets an SSI check, that everybody got Down syndrome, everybody got revitiligo, everybody got walking pneumonia, everybody's sick. Just have that in your mind, okay? And just continue forward with whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Because trust me, if you got a little click, the weak ones will fall the fuck off. If you keep it hot like I did, then guess what? the dead spots will fall off like my dead spots did. I be happy over here with my 3, 5, 8 people. Cause I still get what the fuck I need to get done. I be happy with that. And I'm drama free. And I get to press my button and talk about whatever I want to drink. Okay? My red Moscato. Or whatever the hell I be having in this glass. Out my brand new champagne flute. Clink. My long ass Freddy Krueger nails up against the glass. And now I'm about to go so that I can get food for my family because guess what? Eventually, my big ass is going to get hungry. I love all of you guys. Thank you for joining me on this first Fri-Yay Black Girl Radio edition. You know, we'll be back when we're back. I don't even make promises no more. I'm just I'm just being honest here. Everything that you guys represent is beautiful, and I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart, even people who watch the replay. Thank you so much for supporting me. Whether you are in the bushes, you drop down, it doesn't matter. Everyone is appreciated over here. My bodyguard, Miss Backwood Barbie Leggin. She love you too. Okay. You move in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? She curb stomp you. Just letting you know. Until next time, everyone, stay peaceful, stay radiant. I'm gonna take everyone out with our last selection, excuse me, for Black Girl Radio. And I will see you guys later. Smooches.
I am just a best friend.